Hi everybody, today is May 26, 2025, and just a little concept that it may seem a little cliche or already went over a bunch of times, but as we're moving through life and we're building towards something, or we're healing towards a good baseline, or maybe we're just trying to get to that next plateau because things are getting old, things are getting painful, things are just ripe for a change. So even a spiritually tuned person may have periods of questioning themselves, or periods of just utter loss of why things are the way they are. Like, why can't they know what they're supposed to do next, or why can't they feel a sense of peace after all that work that they've been doing? Like, why can't they get any rest? Why can't they just feel content for a little bit, enough to get them going to the next step? And I was thinking about that. Sometimes I go through that, but mostly I just trudge on because I know I have to. It's just I'm used to it now. But some people have an inordinate amount of work to do to get to where they want to be. And so I was thinking, like the Father will slip you little inspirations along the way. He'll guide you to the right thing to do or not do, and he'll guide you to a set of information, or he'll guide you to a new place in your life, whether it be physical or a new way of thinking. He'll guide you to that place without saying a word. I guess that's the only way you could put it, but that's just figuratively. He'll do that without saying a word to you. And it just dawned on me, like, could you imagine if you knew all the steps that you had to take? If you could see ahead into the future, or you could see that deep into yourself, if you knew what you had to do, and how utterly disastrous that could be. Because if you could see exactly what you had to do and you think you knew it all, you could put the pieces together, or you could take the steps in a faster order, thinking that you could change things. Like, you could think you could change things to make them better, or change things to get there faster, and there would be utter disaster in your life because you don't understand the surrounding circumstances like the Father does. If you change something that isn't supposed to be changed for your betterment, it could work out to be for your detriment. And the Father does this perfectly all the time. He orders your life perfectly all the time, and he doesn't change things depending on necessarily how you feel, or how lost you feel, or how impatient you feel. He does it perfectly every time, even though he doesn't let you know exactly why he's doing it that way. He does it perfectly. So that all that comes to say is, like, if you look at it, what is a box? What is a puzzle in a box? A puzzle in a box is basically success in pieces, because once you put that puzzle together, everything's going to work out and it's going to be a perfect picture of whatever it is. So a puzzle is just a box of success in pieces. So, and that's how I believe the Father works on us, or works with us, is he slides you those pieces, and they might not make any sense to you, but he slides you those pieces, and you put them together one by one in his perfect order, in his perfect timing. So I hope this helps. Thanks.